If there's one avatar that constantly divides the fandom, it's Korra. Some people love her and see her as one of the most realistic characters in the franchise. Others believe she made too many mistakes and damaged the Avatar legacy. But after rewatching the series, I honestly think Korra is the most misunderstood Avatar we've ever had. The biggest reason for this is simple. Korra wasn't Aang, and a lot of fans wanted her to be. Before Legend of Korra even aired, Aang had already become one of the most beloved animated characters of all time. He was calm, spiritual, and naturally likable. Korra was almost the complete opposite. She was confident, stubborn, impatient, and loved a challenge. But that's exactly what made her unique. The problem is that many viewers treated those differences as flaws instead of character traits. Another reason Korra gets so much criticism is because people remember her failures more than her accomplishments. Whenever fans discuss her story, they immediately bring up the loss of the past avatars. And honestly, I understand why. It was one of the most emotional moments in the entire franchise. Thousands of years of Avatar history disappeared in a single moment. But what often gets ignored is the context. Korra wasn't fighting an ordinary enemy. She was facing Vaatu, the spirit of chaos himself, during harmonic convergence. Could she have made better decisions leading up to that battle? Maybe. But the idea that she simply chose to lose the past lives isn't really accurate. Then there's the criticism surrounding Zahir. Many fans blame Korra for him getting airbending, but harmonic convergence affected people all over the world. Korra didn't personally hand Zahir those powers. In fact, the same event that created Zahir also brought back the Air Nation. For the first time since the Air Nomad genocide, new airbenders started appearing across the world. That's one of the greatest things to happen in Avatar history, yet it rarely gets mentioned when people talk about Korra's legacy. And honestly, I think one of the most underrated parts of Korra's story is how much she suffered. Aemon made her fear losing her identity. Unalaq played a role in destroying her connection to the past avatars. Then Zahir poisoned her and nearly killed her. After that battle, Korra didn't just magically recover. We saw her struggle with trauma, fear, and self-doubt. Some fans saw that as weakness. I saw it as one of the most human moments in the entire franchise. Most heroes in fiction get hurt and then move on. Korra had to learn how to heal. What's interesting is that every avatar made mistakes. Roku trusted Sozin. That decision eventually helped lead to a 100-year war. Aang disappeared for a century and the world suffered because of it. Kyoshi made decisions that had consequences long after she was gone. Yet those avatars are often remembered for their achievements first and their mistakes second. With Korra, it sometimes feels like the opposite. And let's not forget what Korra actually accomplished. She defeated Aemon, stopped Unavaatu, survived the Red Lotus, and prevented Kuvira from conquering the world. She helped restore the Air Nation and reopen the connection between humans and spirits. Whether you agree with every decision she made or not, she changed the Avatar world more than most avatars ever did. At the end of the day, I don't think Korra is a perfect avatar, but I don't think she was supposed to be. Her story isn't about being perfect. It's about growth, recovery, and adapting to a rapidly changing world. Maybe that's why people still debate her years after the show ended. Not because she's the worst avatar, but because she's the avatar who feels the most human. So what do you think? Is Korra unfairly judged, or do fans have good reasons for criticizing her? Let me know in the comments.